What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the garage. Before I get into today's video, I wanted to give you a quick update on the spring situation. Last time I was talking about taking the stock springs off the GTI and putting them on the GTI in lieu of the GLI springs that are on there. And I was successful at taking one of these off, which is great. But when I tried to take the other one off, well, not so great. I think I used some heat and that nut pretty much welded itself in there. So that's not coming off. So what I've done in the meantime is I've ordered the VWR lowering springs and they should be here soon. So yeah, just wanted to give you a quick update before I get into polishing this rear glass with the torque polisher. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. All right, let me start by going over what I have as far as tools. So I have safety goggles, gloves, microfiber towel, rotary buffer with a rayon pad attached. Now, I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. You can probably see the pad kind of comes over that, but just gonna let it ride and see what happens. Windex water, Ceraglass polish. This is what I'm gonna be putting on the rayon pad for polishing the glass. First thing I'm gonna do is clean the surface, and kind of feel bad it does not, you can't really see it as well over here compared to the other side when I had the car backed in. Let's take a look at before real quick. So you can see all the spider webbing and scratches, especially at the top, hoping that this polishing technique helps remove that. Alright, so I've cleaned the surface with Windex. I'm going to start buffing at a slow speed. This is how I'm going to put the polish on, just like, oh, I was hoping to spread that around a little bit more evenly. This hopefully shows you I don't really know what I'm doing. How do you turn up the speed? Okay. All right. Well, I don't know if that really did anything, but let's take a look, shall we? And believe it or not, I think it did have some effect. So I'm gonna keep doing this a few more times. Go over it a few more passes, maybe increase the speed a little bit. Practice on my level hold, because you need to hold this level against the glass, against the polished surface, or the surface that you're trying to polish. All right, glass isn't really hot just yet, which is good. I am definitely making a mess. Whoopsies. It's got like splatter all over the place. I guess that kind of makes sense as to why they usually put it on the surface before turning the tool on. All right, we're going to keep it moving. All right, that was at 1500 RPMs. Definitely noticed the compound getting drier quicker during that run. But part of me feels like we're making an impact, but it's just so hard to tell. I am just getting this stuff everywhere too. I mean, I can definitely tell that the glass is more polished, right? But I'm still seeing a lot of those deep scratches. Part of me feels like this juice ain't worth the squeeze. But I'm gonna keep trying. I'm not sure how long I've been out here now. Maybe like 20 minutes or so. And I know people like polish for hours at a time, so let's keep it going. I think as long as the glass doesn't get super hot or warm at all, really, I'll be in good shape. I think that was 1800 RPMs. You can definitely feel the difference. But can I see the difference? Oh man. I don't know, man. Again, it does definitely look polished and maybe some relief in the scratches, but I think I'm gonna have to get this back glass replaced altogether. I don't know, maybe it is making a difference. I'll try a few more passes. Yeah, maybe add a little bit more pressure. All right, glass is starting to get warm, which is what I wanted to avoid. Oh yeah, you can see the steam coming off from me spraying the Windex on there. All right, definitely see some improvement after that. Let me grab the light and we'll take a look at this. Let's see if we can see. Ooh, that's bright. Okay, so I will say I do see a marked improvement in the scratches in this glass. Okay, what does that mean? Well, I'll tell you what it means. All right, so the question is, will Ceraglass with a rotary buffer fix scratches in glass? The answer is yes. I can tell that this glass is polished. Scratches have been removed. However, deep scratches still remain. Now, I could probably stay out here for another 2 or 3 hours working on this glass and polishing it up nice. But honestly, my time is worth a little bit more than how much it would be to replace this glass altogether. And it would be nice to just have a fresh start, right? I don't necessarily know what I'm doing when it comes to polishing with a rotary buffer, which from what I've heard is probably the most challenging buffer to use. However, I will say it is a good investment for the future for when I start working on this paint, because I do plan on trying to buff out some of these scratches, or all the scratches rather. I mean, really, I don't want any scratches in the paint. So I plan on using the rotary buffer for that. And I think that is the right tool for the paint job. So we'll see what happens. I think for now, I'm gonna pause on trying to buff out the scratches. It works, all right? So if you're wondering if you could buff out the scratches in your glass with a rotary buffer and some Ceraglass and rayon pads, you can. So please don't think that it's impossible. It's possible, but it takes time and the right touch. That last pass, I could feel this glass getting hot. And I know that if I continue to try to work that in for the next 3 hours, there's a high possibility that I am just gonna bust this glass anyways, and then it would be even more difficult to replace. So with that being said, I definitely think I'm gonna get this rear glass replaced when I get the windshield replaced, because that is worth how much time I'm gonna put into this, and that's how I kind of calculate things. So I might even do a rear windshield wiper delete. I never really liked using the rear windshield wiper anyway. Definitely need to get some touch-up paint. I have some major paint chips here along with the scratches. I'm gonna fix this thing up nice. So one day at a time, right? Or 1 week at a time, depending on how often I upload. I do appreciate you sticking with me through the long waits between uploads. I am trying to figure out what I want to do with my life because I'm leaving the Navy this summer and it's going to be a big change. So thanks for sticking with me. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to challenge yourself and get better every day. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace. One thing I'd like to mention, I'm like cleaning up here and this stuff got everywhere, which is wild to me. Again, I've never used a rotary buffer and it made a big mess.